when people see this, they're going to say, well, he really wasn't a nice guy. He may have been a tyrant. Well, that's because you never won anything. I wanted to win, but I wanted them to win and be a part of that as well. Look, I'm only doing this because it is who I am. That's the way I played the game. That was my mentality. And if you don't want to play that way, then don't play that way. Break. We just can't have it all. We can't have it all. We win the game, which you can see because I'm like smiling, but Sam Darnold gets knocked out with a concussion. And, you know, after looking at the runs he was taking off with this afternoon, you know, it's kind of like self-inflicting because he's not a big guy. He knows he's not a big guy. And he knows he's not a protected guy like some people, 12s, I know. So he and others like him can't afford to think that he can take certain hits. You know, they were legal hits, but he got to slide. He got to protect himself in a situation like that because there's nothing his team can do for him if he's putting himself in harm's way. But he was knocked out with a concussion. PJ Walker, the backup, almost gave it away. Sam Darnold was knocked out at the goal line. Not knocked out like, he was still able to get up on his own. But he was knocked out of the game with a concussion. And so did Robbie. I mean, that was a lot of big hits in this game. Robbie got knocked out. Not knocked out like, but knocked out the game. But Robbie did come back in and recover the onside kick. We'll get the ball. Yeah, basically sealed the game for us by not letting the Falcons recover the onside kick. But, you know, there was a lot of big hits. But anyway, Carolina had the ball on the goal line. PJ Walker, the backup, scrambles outright, had nowhere to go, almost hit. Then he keeps running and he throws it right into coverage. And luckily, the Falcon defender, didn't intercept it. And they were able to get the ball in the end zone with Hubbard. So they were able to go up 19-10. The Falcons came, kicked the field goal, blah, blah, blah. The game was pretty much over. But happy to get this win. Big story coming out of this one. The Panthers are getting healthy. And Stephon Gilmore made his Panther debut today in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And he got the interception that helped seal the game. He was able to pick off Matt Ryan. Shaq Thompson, who returned today, was able to pick off Matt Ryan. And the Falcons were hot coming into this game. And the Panthers, who wasn't so hot, lost 4 straight, held them to 1 touchdown early. And they were making things just tough for the Falcons all afternoon, all morning long. And it was a good win. I can't even lie. Felt good to get that win. Hope Darnold did go into concussion protocol. So, we'll see what happens there. Praying for a speedy recovery for him because it feels like we're just starting to get healthy. And if we don't have I know Sam Darnold hasn't been playing like great lights out. He wasn't lights out when McCaffrey was there, but he was good enough to be able to help us get those 3 wins that we got early. So if he's not there and we're getting healthy, we don't have a solid backup quarterback, So we need Sam Darnold in this lineup if we're going to make a run at the playoffs. So it was unfortunate to see him get taken out just as we're getting healthy. Again, hopefully he's okay. But the Panthers were able to snap the 4-game losing streak, go into Atlanta, a place that they did win there last year, but the Falcons were a really bad team. But historically, the Falcons are the team in the division, just like the Saints as well. But they are the teams that have our number, and I wouldn't have betted that we were going to go snap the losing streak in Atlanta, especially in Atlanta, let alone against the Falcons. But they were able to do that. So congratulations to the Panthers. Up next, they have the New England Patriots in Carolina at Arizona. I'm thinking about going to that game. Washington in Carolina at Miami. Falcons again. You know, they get into those last four. Bills, Bucks twice in 3 weeks. Saints in the middle. We'll see what happens. I know a lot of people aren't even caring about the Panthers, and that's fine. You know, I'm a fan. So, like I said, I'm not giving up on the Panthers until they get completely healthy, and they're taking a step towards that right now. And you see how the defense played when they have their horses out there. We got Stephon Gilmore, who's coming in for J.C. Horn, who got injured, broke his arm in the Texan game. Was it a foot or arm? But he got injured, and he's likely out for the season. And we got Shaq Thompson back, our anchor on defense. So all we need now is for McCaffrey to come back and for Darnold to, you know, clear concussion, you know, however long that process takes, clear concussion protocol. But the Patriots are getting hot around this time of the year. They do play the Chargers today. So the Reed Report will be keeping an eye on that game. My brother is actually at that game. So lucky for him, you get to see his team play. So I'm trying to see my team play in Arizona because it's not, you know, we don't come out here very often to the West Coast. But yeah, this was a good win. This was a real good win. They were able to run that ball so effectively on Atlanta. Solid running day. Let's see, Darnold had like 66. He had 66 rushing yards on 8 attempts. Chuba Hubbard had 82. And yeah, we ran for 203 yards on the Falcons. And they only ran for 82 on us, which is nothing. Anyway, yeah, it was a good game for Carolina. Yeah, this has been mainly your mainly your Panthers update because that's my squad. Able to get that win and just your NFL update. I think I'm going to try to make it back here tonight. Of course, we have the Lakers playing. We got the Lakers playing tonight against the Rockets. We got we got the Cowboys and the Vikings. We got Game 6 of the World Series. So much sports to talk about. So we're going to try to make it back here. I do have a big meeting tonight, and I do have work early in the morning. Have a very important day tomorrow at work as well. But we're going to try to make it back here. Thank you guys for taking the time to hear me out. Be sure to smash that like button. Be sure to share the video, subscribe, leave a comment. Tell me, do you guys think the Panthers are about to make a playoff run? If not, who's your team? And if they are struggling, do you think they're still alive? And what do you think in general about your team? So yeah, please leave a comment on that, and I really do appreciate it. Until next time, we are out.